Feeling like your faith is stuck in neutral? You're not alone. Today, we're going to ditch that solo act and unleash the power of community to supercharge your spiritual growth. Buckle up because this is going to be a game changer. Today, I want to dive into something I think we all need to hear, especially as we gear up for the end of 2024. And that's how community can supercharge our spiritual growth. We've all been there. You're working on yourself spiritually, doing your quiet times, attending church, maybe even journaling, but something feels off. You start to feel isolated, like your spiritual journey is this solo endeavor. Let me share a quick story with you. A few years ago, I was feeling disconnected in my faith. I'd attend church, listen to sermons, but once Monday morning rolled around, it was just me. I started to wonder if I was even growing or just going through the motions. Around that time, I was invited to a small group Bible study. Now, to be honest, I wasn't super excited about going to it, but I went. And man, it changed everything. Suddenly, I had people around me who were going through the same struggles, asking the same questions, and even holding me accountable when I felt like I was slipping away. My growth in Christ exploded. What I learned is this: you don't grow in isolation, you grow in community. So today I want to share with you 3 powerful reasons why community is essential for spiritual growth and how it can make a difference in your walk with Christ. The first thing I want to talk about is encouragement through struggle. You know, the first reason there is really simple. We need encouragement when we're struggling. Life is full of challenges, and spiritual growth isn't always smooth sailing. Sometimes we hit roadblocks. Maybe it's doubt, maybe it's stress, or maybe it's just feeling burned out. When you're in a community with believers, you have people who can speak life into you when you can't do it yourself. Look at Hebrews 10:24 through 25. And let us consider how we may spur one another on toward love and good deeds, not giving up meeting together as some are in the habit of doing, but encouraging one another. You see, we're not meant to walk this path alone. Encouragement from fellow believers can help us push through the toughest of times. Knowing you've got a team rooting for you is a great benefit. The second reason is accountability. It's easy to slack off when no one's watching, but when you have people who know your journey and what you're on, it's motivating to you to stay the course. And accountability doesn't just mean someone checking on you. It means you have someone who genuinely cares about your growth. Proverbs 27:17 says, as iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another one. That sharpening process, it's uncomfortable sometimes, but it's also necessary for growth. When you're part of a community, they'll challenge you, keep you on the right track, and push you toward being the best version of yourself, spiritually and otherwise. And the third point, and it's my final one, community provides shared wisdom. None of us have it all figured out. When you're around other believers, you get to hear about their experiences, their lessons learned, and their personal walks with God. And you get to figure out sometimes they didn't have it figured out also. It broadens your understanding and helps you to see things from a fresh and different perspective. In Proverbs 11:14, it says this: where there is no guidance, a people falls, but in an abundance of counsel, there is safety. In a strong community, you'll gain insights you wouldn't have thought about on your own. You'll hear stories that resonate with you, and you'll learn new ways to connect with God, and most importantly, you'll grow. In closing today, so if you're feeling stuck and like you've hit a plateau in your spiritual growth, ask yourself, am I a part of a community that's helping me grow? If the answer is no, maybe the end of 2024 is the year that will change that. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I'd love to hear your thoughts on community and how it's impacted your spiritual journey. Be sure to drop a comment below and let's keep this conversation going. While you're dropping that comment, I want to ask you to go over to my channel and hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit that bell so you'll get notifications. Also, if you have enjoyed this video, I encourage you to check out this one. I think you'll really enjoy it. And I'll see you back next Monday morning on Monday Mornings with Michael. God bless, and you have yourself an awesome week.